Hey guys, Cam here from 9to5google.com, and more often than not, when a manufacturer decides to mess with software on Android phones, adding its own valuable take on what we should have on our phones, it ends up being a laggy mess of unused features. Whether it's LG or Samsung or anyone else, no Android OEM really gets it right. With BlackBerry's PRIV, although there are undoubtedly a couple of things I'd change, most of the custom software is very useful and is, dare I say it, better than stock Android. If you're not familiar with BlackBerry software, you won't know that the BlackBerry Hub is one of the best methods of managing notifications ever developed for mobile. It's just a shame it was initially launched on a platform that doesn't really have that much of a future. The BlackBerry Hub combines notifications from multiple apps, sources and services into one inbox. You can color code individual accounts and fine-tune any settings for any of them, including which you receive notifications for, and so on. Now, while it's unmanaged and you first look at it, it can seem a little bit of a daunting mess. Now, once you're used to it and you've customized it, it can save you valuable time and make your communication a little more efficient. If anything, it means you no longer have to go into individual apps all the time just to catch up on your important messages, or triage your email. You can do it all from the Hub. Now, what's more, if you pull down the main inbox in the Hub screen, you'll see any current or upcoming calendar events show up on the top of the screen, which is very useful. Now, one of the other super useful features is the custom app drawer. Unlike most launchers, it doesn't just have a collection of apps. It also has your entire selection of available widgets, as well as a catalogue of smart shortcuts. Now, when you place these shortcuts on your home screen, you can use them to quickly check your battery level, schedule a meeting, send a message, create a note, and a lot more. It reminds me a lot of the action widgets from Nova Launcher, except that they're already created for you and include most of the functions that I would find most useful. Now, just like Samsung's Galaxy S6 Edge and the Edge Plus, the PRIV's display is curved on both sides. Now, while it's visually very attractive, seeing content scroll around the edge of the screen when swiping across, there are also a couple of Edge-specific features. Now, first up is the Quick Peek screen, which shows you the most recent notifications or any calendar appointments, favorite contacts, or any tasks that are due today. The second is a really cool user interface for when the phone is plugged in and charging. Instead of having a large battery icon taking up your entire screen, it uses the entire length of one edge to show you the current battery level. It can also tell you how long until it's fully charged. Now, the other important software feature, of course, is the superb software keyboard I went through in my last video, showing the hardware and the software keyboard combo. Its ability to predict words and take the pain out of typing is very refreshing. Like the Hub, it's another feature BlackBerry kept to its own platform for a few years. Now, lastly, there's device search. You can launch it by pressing and holding the home button and selecting the search option on the left, or by launching it directly from the app drawer. It's essentially BlackBerry's version of Apple's Spotlight search. You can search for apps, messages, or content on your device, or launch an instant action like calling a specific contact or browsing the web. Now, as far as other bloatware goes, BlackBerry's done a great job of not including too many duplicate apps. There's no BlackBerry browser or messaging app. It has a notes app and a calendar app, as well as a password keeper and obviously BBM. And also there's DTech, which is a security-focused app and shows you how secure your phone is. Now, since both notes and calendar tie into the entire software experience, you could argue that those are necessary, leaving just a couple that you could argue maybe proper bloatware. But still, I've been Cam at @CamBunton on Twitter. You can follow me, ask me questions. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments section down below. And if you do like our content, please feel free to give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We have much more coming this year. I'll see you again soon.